A great way to get colour in the garden on your patio through the summer is to grow bedding plants and tender perennials, and they really do add masses and masses of colour. And this is just a very simple little pot. It actually came as a pot ready planted up that was then grown on, and it's got a mixture there. We've got pelargoniums, we've got petunias and osteospermum there, which will flower and flower all the way through the summer, as long as we keep them well watered and we feed them with a high potash feed, which will promote even more flowers. And what we need to do on a regular basis with these is to go round them occasionally and deadhead, and I can see on here that the osteospermums have all gone over, so if I just pinch those off, then what that will do will encourage more buds to develop from lower down on the plant to develop. So it really is a case of the more you deadhead, the more flowers you'll get all the way through the summer. And likewise, we've also got this petunia just here, so we can see the flowers gone over, so if we pinch that one on, it will allow these new ones at the top to develop. So it really is worth it. Just once a week, pop round, just deadhead them, they go on the compost bin, and it keeps them all growing really well. And it's the same with hanging baskets really. This one is just using one particular plant here. It's Calibrachoa, which is a lovely small petunia-like plant that will trail over the edge of them. And again, these need watering on a regular basis. And in the heat of the sun, they can dry out very quickly. So it may need watering at least once a day. And once a week, I would again put in that high potash fertilizer to keep them watered. And a little tip with your hanging baskets is to know when they need watering is to feel the weight of them. When you've watered them, they'll feel really heavy, but I can tell that this one is now quite light to lift, so that means it needs a really good drink until the water rushes through. And then last but by no means least, down here we've got some lovely pelargoniums. We've got the regal pelargoniums and scented pelargoniums, and they have got a lovely flowering period right the way through from late spring until autumn time, but exactly the same as the others. To keep them flowering, we need to pick over them on a weekly basis, make sure we take any faded blooms off them. These love the sun, so these are in the perfect condition, but as a result they do dry out. So what I need to do is to make sure that I go through them with that high potash feed on a daily basis, just top the pots up to keep the roots nicely watered and keep the plants healthy and growing. And they'll look great for weeks and weeks and weeks.